everyone, it's Lighthouse Angel Messages. Today I have a career reading for Sagittarius. So keep in mind, if the title does resonate with you and you're not a Sagittarius, this still could be your message. But this is for the collective Sagittarians. Thanks for joining me, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I went ahead and was led to this deck, and I wanted to get an overall energy for your career, Sag. So this is what came out. It says individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. You could be seeing a lot of different color bright birds when you're out in nature. I'm seeing a lot of different really bright birds in this card. And what I'm getting from this is that, you know, Spirit really wants you to focus on what your individuality is for what your passion is, and pursue that. You know, what is unique to you? They really want you to pursue that. What makes you unique? And then I also got allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. So you need to allow what's coming in to your life. You need to accept and say, yes, it's coming from the divine. This is something that you're passionate about. And you need to allow that into your reality, okay? You know, accept that this is from the divine and it is for you, okay? I'm also seeing a lot of X's on this card. You could be seeing that as well, maybe in the clouds or somewhere throughout your day on signs, whatever. If you're seeing those, this message is for you. Okay, and I'm also getting with this is that Spirit is seeing that you have been really flexible. You've been really flexible with the things that have come to you. But know that what they really want you to allow and accept what's coming in, what's coming next for you. And they really want you to say yes to it. It may be something totally different than you thought it would be or how it would look. Okay, Sag? And that's why they want to confirm for you today that say yes to this. Even though it looks different, this is part of your divine plan. Okay? I'm also going to get you some cards. All right. Spirit, what do you have? What does Sagittarius need to know about their career right now? You got the card of determination. Okay. And it says, consistency is the key to achieving your goals. Keep doing what works well for you. Don't quit when you're tired. Quit when you're done. Okay? They want you to go after your dreams. Allow what's coming in. And don't give up. If it takes a lot of effort on your part, they don't want you to just quit when you're tired. They want you to quit when you're done. Okay? They don't want you to give up. Maybe if you're not seeing the kind of results you wish you were seeing at the point in your journey, they don't want you to give up. They want you to keep going. Okay? And not only, I'm also getting, it says quit when you're done. You're going to feel better about what you're trying to achieve and the goal and reaching towards your goals if you quit when you're done versus quitting when you're tired. Okay? Keep up that determination. All right, we're going to get you another one. Spirit, what else does Sagittarius need to know about their career? Okay. It says prickly, can't say that word, situation. You need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. Okay? So, they want you to be determined even though you may come across a situation where it might be tough to navigate around, or you might get negative responses to. But Spirit wants you to push through that because the struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch, okay? So just look at it from a different perspective. Instead of getting angry or frustrated with the situation that may end up hurting you a little bit, handle it with grace and kindness, right? As you move forward, okay? Let's see, what else? Spirit, what else do you have for Sagittarius? I got perfect fit, okay? And it says finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job, okay? So they want you to be determined on pursuing what's perfect for you. And you know what I'm getting with this prickly situation is that there are people that may not have good things to say about what you're trying to pursue. You know, maybe they can't see, they could be very closed-minded, backward thinkers. They may not have the awareness and enlightenment that you have. But spirits just, push forward. Use a gentle touch when handling them. Understand just where they are. Understand they are not awakened like you, Sagittarius. And you need to keep moving forward knowing that this is a perfect fit for you. Okay? No matter what it is, Spirit is confirming it's a perfect fit. It's going to take some determination and hard work on your part, but they don't want you to quit. And they don't want you to quit when you're tired, that you're going to have to push through that to get to where you want to be with this. Something that is unique for you. Okay? Now we're going to get some messages from the compass box and see what else Spirit has to say on guiding you forward with this perfect fit. Okay. All right, what else do you have for Sagittarius that might give clarity to their career? Whatever makes your soul happy, do that. Okay, whatever this is, it's very unique to you, Sag. And it's may cause tension or unkind words coming from other people because they don't agree. Okay? They may think your idea is crazy, or they may just not see the meaning behind it. But this is what makes your soul happy, and you need to do it. Okay? Because this has been uniquely created for you, right? Don't let everybody else determine the outcome. Sometimes, let me start over. Sometimes you have to stop worrying, wondering, and doubting. Have faith that things will work out. Maybe not how you plan, but just how it's meant to be. Okay, and that's kind of what I was saying, is that whatever this is coming in, okay, that's going to light your soul on fire. It could be something that you didn't even imagine would be presented to you. And this is why Spirit is saying, don't sit in the worries that this is for you. You need to say yes to it and allow what needs to come next. Okay? Because it's what's meant to be. It may not be what you planned, but it's what's meant to be. Okay? And they want you to have faith and stop worrying and wondering and doubting and have faith. Because you're going to get the Ten of Pentacles. This, when you say yes to this and you decide to embrace your uniqueness with this unique path to you that's a perfect fit, that not everybody is going to be excited about. They may have some harsh words to say about it, right? But it's going to bring you to your Ten of Pentacles, your everything. Everything you ever dreamed about is going to bring you. This is going to bring you to your Ten of Pentacles. It's your dreams coming true. And Spirit doesn't want you to miss it, right? Really listen to what your soul is telling you. And they want you to do that. Okay? Do what your soul is calling you to do. I will trust in the shelter of your wings. Psalm 61:4. Okay, trust. Trust in the divine. Trust in God. Trust yourself that He is going to protect you, okay, as you go through this transition, okay? You need to have faith. You need to trust in the divine. This may be a significant change, but consistency is the key, and you're going to achieve your goals, okay? I have Earth. This is like Earth. You could be an Earth sign, or you could also have Earth heavy in your chart. You also need to make sure as you're going through this, you stay grounded. You know, getting out in nature, doing your meditations. Because whatever this is going to make your soul happy, and they don't want you to miss it. I attract money and prosperity with ease. This is going to attract prosperity and money with ease. Okay? It's going to take some determination on your part. But it's this is exactly what is for you. And Spirit wants you to allow it in. Okay? When this comes to you, all right? They don't want you to be afraid of success. They don't want you to say no out of fear and, you know, out of worry and wondering, like, how is this going to work out? This is meant for you. This is meant for you, okay? This also could be coming in during Taurus season. I'm also getting as well. Take it easy, okay? Don't overdo it till you go into burnout mode, okay? Take this with ease, right? Just as you attract money and prosperity with ease, right? You need to also take it easy. Goals and dreams, right? They take time to reach, so take it easy. Focus on the journey. Everything you go through grows you. Everything you go through grows you, okay? And I feel like you've grown a lot to this point, right? And you've surrendered to the journey, and Spirit is really guiding you to your perfect fit, finding the right path, the fit with your soul, right? This is what's going to make your soul happy. It's the ideal job, right? And I think you'll be able to take it easy with this job. Maybe you've been in a job where you like literally had to work yourself into the ground, right? And you still felt like, you know, you're not being noticed, you're not getting paid enough, right? And it really taught you things up to this point, right? Those jobs taught you what you do want, what you don't want. They also showed you what you're capable of achieving with your strength through those times. And just remember that everything you go through, it grows you. It's never wasted. You are beautiful, okay? Spirit really wants to remind you that you are beautiful. And I'm also getting, it's not only are you physically beautiful, Sagittarius, but your soul is beautiful, right? And that's why it's so important to follow your soul's desire, because the world needs that right now, Sagittarius. Giving is not just about making a donation. It's about making a difference. And this is like exactly your soul to a T. You are someone who wants to make a difference in people, in this world. That's your soul's desire. And if this is you, Sagittarius, this is not for everybody, but if this is for you, it's the perfect fit. Whatever Spirit is bringing in, this is your perfect fit, and it may not be what you thought it was going to look like, right? And it may take some determination on your part. But keep going, because it's going to lead you to your 10 of Pentacles, your everything. I am still learning. You may be seeing arrows, or arrows might be an indicator, a sign for you. I am still learning, okay? But just know, as you learn, it's growing you, okay? So keep moving forward. Keep that determination. You know, most of us don't get it right on the first try, you know, no matter what it is. So keep going. I trust that everything happens for a reason, even if we are not wise enough to see it. Okay? You need to trust the process, how everything is unfolding. If things are falling away, you need to allow them to fall away. Okay? And know it's happening for a reason. Okay? And like I said, this may not be how you pictured it to be, right? And you may not understand, but they want you to say yes to this. Because you may not be able to see that it's actually the perfect fit for you. You know, because you're still learning. And you may think this job opportunity or situation may present itself, and you're like, no, I don't see how that's gonna work for me, or I just see that it's gonna work me into the ground. And a Spirit wants you to know that although it may take determination, it is the perfect fit. Okay, even if you can't see it. That's why they reiterated with the overall energy is that they want you to say yes. Okay? They want you to say yes to this. Don't let fear take away your dreams. Keep on moving. They want you to keep on whatever this prickly situation is, keep on moving forward. And there's big O on this. I'm seeing opportunity. Keep on moving forward with this opportunity. Okay? Because it's for you. And you're going to know that it was sent by the divine specifically for you. Because why? You've surrendered, and now they're guiding you to the perfect fit. While you may lose many of your past possessions, you will still be able to find yourself. Okay? And this may be where you're moving to. Maybe you're moving somewhere where it requires you to leave everything behind. And Spirit wants you to know you've already found yourself. You know who you are. You know your truth. You know, you have me. Let's keep on moving. Let's keep going. Okay? Don't worry about what you have to leave behind. Okay? Because something better's coming. No is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. Okay? This may be a confirmation that you have a hard time saying this, and they want you to start saying this. You know, if you're someone who owns a business, or your employees, or your clients, whoever is constantly in need, you need to start, or maybe it's people are distracting you from reaching your goals. You need to say no. You need to make yourself a priority. Okay? There is going to be situations where you may be afraid to say this. I'm also getting that. And this is a confirmation for you that you need to not be afraid to say no. It's very important. I mean, I'm getting like it's very important that you hold true to saying no when it's necessary. There is a health-giving power in the universe. It flows into human beings when they open themselves to receive it, and it stimulates a new and wonderful life within. Okay? I'll read it again. There is a health-giving power in the universe, and it flows into human beings when they open themselves to receive it. So they want you to be open to receive what's coming in. It might be something someone offers you to help improve your health, like something unexpected. Like maybe you're someone who is like, man, if I only had a personal trainer, or if I only had the resources to improve my health, the money, the trainers, the programs, whatever they are, right? So I could reach my fitness goals. Spirit's saying that's coming in, and that you need to be open to receive it with determination. Okay? And I'm also seeing all the green here. Like, someone might be giving you the money to do this. And you need to take, if it's a gift of money to improve your health, then you need to embrace the gift with gratitude and determination. Okay? Don't waste it on, not being able to say no to yourself on things that you need to release from your diet or any bad habits. Okay? And keep on moving. Inhale your future, exhale your past. Don't let the past memories, past people, past thoughts keep you from achieving your goals, right? Focus on where you are right now and focus where you want to be. But don't let memories of the past keep you stuck. You're on your way to getting everything you've ever wanted, okay? Don't let the past hold you back. Always do the right thing, even if no one is watching. Operate in your truth, right? Operate out of love. Operate out of your authenticity. You never have to worry about anything when you stand and speak your truth, even when you're by yourself. You know, it's a walk of life that you stand in 24/7. It is what defines you, right? And there is true peace and joy when you live life that way, Sag. So make sure you're always doing the right thing, even when no one's watching. And this, I got this right now too. Even when, if this gift comes in about helping you reach your fitness goals, you know, this is another confirmation about being able to say no to yourself, but also doing the right thing when no one's watching, meaning, you know, grabbing the fruit instead of the donut when no one's watching, right? You need to set a standard and truth for yourself. I have the Hangman, and you could be a Pisces or dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces heavy in your chart. But and I think the reason why they're bringing these confirmations in Sag, is because you've been stuck in this comfort zone, right? And they want you to have a different perspective, right? Because you are beautiful. You deserve to have everything you want in life, but you need to have a different outlook on your comfort zone. You need to stay in your truth, right? Don't stay stuck anymore in bad habits or making bad choices that's holding you back from where you want to be, okay, in your goals. And ironically, I was just talking about being stuck, and then it said, the next one is, you're not stuck. You're just committed to certain patterns of behavior, and that's just what I was saying. You're not stuck. You've just found comfort in a comfort zone, right? It's time to get uncomfortable. You're never going to create change in your life by sitting in a comfort zone, right? It's time to get uncomfortable. Okay? It says you're just committed to certain patterns of behavior because they helped you in the past. Now those behaviors have become more harmful than helpful. The reason why you can't move forward is because you keep applying an old formula to a new level in your life. Change the formula to get a different result. You've outgrown your patterns that you used in the past that were helpful. You've outgrown them, and now they're only holding you back. So you need to try something different. Maybe it's, a different schedule, right? Maybe you get up earlier, or maybe you need to get more sleep because you're feeling too tired. Or maybe you're spending too much time on social media. Maybe you're focusing too much on one thing and not other things, and it's keeping you stuck, right? Whatever you're holding on to, you need to that helped you in the past, and now you feel like it's hindering you. You need to release it, okay? Because you're not stuck. It's an illusion. You just need to make different choices. That's why this no right here came out. This no is about you, I believe. You being able to say no to yourself. No, I'm not going to do that this time. No, I'm going to make a different choice this time. No, I'm not going to drink soda. I'm going to drink water. No, I'm going to eat healthy instead of greasy food. It's about making different choices. Look for something positive every day. And a great way to do this is through gratitude. What are you grateful for every day? Start your day with happiness and gratitude. That's just what I said. Again, it's another thing. Look for something positive every day. Start your day with happiness and gratitude. It's like these two went together for sure. And then I have the 9 of Wands. And maybe that's been hard for you because you've been, barely holding on here. It could be like maybe you have low energy levels. Maybe life is just really taking a toll on you, trying to stay on top of everything. You're just feeling exhausted. This is the wounded warrior. Maybe life has really just beat you up and you're trying to continue to stay standing. Okay? And maybe it's this way because you're not able to say no. Right? This wand that you're holding on to in this 9 of Wands, this last wand here that you're holding on to, I feel like is your comfort zone. Like these habits that you've been holding on to that you think if you let go of them, you won't continue standing. That's not true, right? That's just a whole illusion that has been created in your mind. And so Spirit is saying, release this last wand, these habits, these behaviors, these coping mechanisms that you've held on to, that you think you need, that because they helped you in the past. Spirit saying, you're strong now. You're strong enough. You've grown through everything. You don't need to continue hanging on to that. It's time to release it. Okay. It says, how to win at life. Step 1, let people do what they need to do to make them happy. Mind your own business and do what you need to do to make yourself happy. Step 2, remember step 1, okay? Let other people focus on themselves and make them happy. If someone's making you feel guilty or ashamed or whatever because you're focusing on you and taking this opportunity, don't focus on that, right? You need to focus on you. They're responsible for their own happiness, right? You're not responsible for making them happy. That's their business. Your business is to focusing on what you need to do to make yourself happy, okay? That's how you're going to reach everything, everything in your life. Okay? And this is it's not related to career. It says, when a person truly loves you. And maybe, this job that's coming in, Sag, this opportunity may require you to literally leave everything behind in order to take this opportunity, right? And you may be in a relationship with someone or whatever your situation is, and they may be holding you back or keeping you stuck. They could be one of these things that you feel like you have to hold on to. This might be for you then. If you're having to leave a person behind to take a job opportunity, this next one might be for you then. It says, when a person truly loves you, they ask you how your day was and are truly interested in the answer. Number 2, they hurt when you hurt. They hate to see you suffering and unhappy. Number 3, they care about your happiness and well-being and consider your feelings when making decisions. Number 4, they listen to what's bothering you and try to be supportive and helpful. Number 5, they would never risk losing you by being unfaithful or disloyal. Number 6, they would compromise and negotiate situations and make sure your feelings are considered when making decisions. And number 7, they tell you they love you and they show you in all the ways they treat you. Okay? And if you're having to leave a person, a spirit is just saying, you know, these things is what somebody who truly loves you will be doing. And are they doing that? Because this is what you deserve. And maybe this is your way of when you have to make that decision and you understand this list, that it just helps you make that decision knowing, you know what, this person didn't love me as much as I thought they did. They don't show me the kind of love that I deserve. You know, they need to love themselves first before they can truly love you. And maybe that's what Spirit's trying to show you. So if you're someone that's going to have to leave someone behind for this job opportunity, Spirit is reminding you what a person who truly loves you does. So that, you know, to make it easier and give clarity for you to make this decision to accept this, okay? You know, and I'm also getting right here, you're not stuck, okay? You're just committed to certain patterns of behavior. If you're someone who's like, yeah, I know, like I have been holding on to these things and I really do want to get rid of them. I just like, how am I going to make all that happen when I have family and kids and job and business and all these things I'm trying to balance? Someone's coming in with money and the exact tools to give that to you. Okay? Make your future self proud. They don't want you to give up on you. They want you to say no to those things so that you can reach your goals, and you're going to be so proud of yourself and so happy that you did. Because guess what? You're no longer holding on to this wand anymore that you think is keeping you upright when you can stand strong on your own, right? You're no longer stuck, right? Now it's like you're having an enlightenment with a perspective that this was just an illusion, right? And your future self is going to be so proud of you, okay? But it's going to take some determination on your part. Okay? So whatever this is coming in it sounds like it's going to be really exciting. It's going to look and feel different than what you expected it was going to. And if you have to make some very difficult decisions because you have to leave things behind in order to accept this, and that means a person. Remember when a person truly loves you, what it should look and feel like. Okay? All right, let's see what else. One last message for you, Sag. It says, "In you, Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Deliver me in your righteousness." Psalm 31:1. And I really feel like if you're where you are in your journey, you know, surrendering to the divine and allow them to guide you. And I think for most of you, you've done that. You've taken refuge, right? And knowing that he is going to protect you and he's going to deliver you in your righteousness, right? He's going to make all things right. So don't worry about things of the past, right? You give those to God to handle. Okay, Sag? I hope this message has resonated for you. I hope it's given you some guidance when it comes to your career. And I'm really excited about this opportunity that's coming in. You know, please let me know in the comments if you are one that gets this amazing opportunity. But until next time, I send you so much love and light. Take care, Sag. Bye.